To reduce a lot of injury, we need to be able to do three things. And this is number one, can you jump on a box and allow your body to reduce the impact? Number two, can you skip and be very light on your feet without making much noise while skipping? And can your body learn how to absorb the impact of the ground? Your body must learn how to absorb the environment. If it can't do that, you're more likely to get injured. Why? Because the impact is too great for the joints, all right, which causes injury. So if you learn to do plyometrics or simple stuff like jumping and throwing, the basics, okay, your body's learning to read the environment. The issue is we wear a shoe. The shoe, the sole, the cushion, is the shock absorber. It learns how to absorb all that force. But we're not actually teaching our body to do that. That's why if you practice taking your shoes off and jumping around and learning to absorb force, or wearing trainers such as barefoots, okay, with minimal sole, your toes learn to read the environment, which is important because it's called proprioception. It has to learn the environment to see what's going on. Your toes, if you slice them off, they can't balance. But they also create a connection from your toes to your glutes. And your glutes is your powerhouse. Also, we have to allow our body, from a structure like this, it's very strong, but can't absorb impact very well. If I smash this off a surface hard enough, it will snap. There is no flex in this, all right? This is a solid structure, all right? This will break through a certain amount of impact. And that can be you when you run. You know, that's not traveling anywhere, that's going right to the impact, which causes shin splints, which causes you ankle issues, you know, lower back pain, X, Y, and Z. Your body doesn't know how to absorb the force. When you learn to run, jump, throw, your body learns how to remold. It creates flex in the body, like a coil. Enough pressure, okay, it absorbs the force and then it returns it, all right? That's why when you can run, you can get more of a spring in your step and allows you to run faster, but you're actually not exerting too much force, okay? And also your impact when touching the ground is less. The impact is being dispersed through the body, then returned back to the floor. That's why when I jumped on the box, I can create force, land on the box and dampen the sound because my body's learning to distribute all of that impact, okay? Even when you take a fall, your body learns how to absorb it better, your shock absorbers. When we stop doing all this stuff, we lose it and then we fall over or we land quite hard on our leg, we get an injury, okay? This doesn't mean we're going to completely diminish all injuries. You know, there is times where you will get injured and that's stuff we can't control. But to reduce that factor, we must allow our body to become a shock absorber. So allowing yourself to jump, run, throw, that will help you big time to reduce injuries, especially shin splints and ankle injuries and lower back pain. So allow yourself to become a shock absorber. Boom.